Hello and welcome to Jam's channel. I'm Jam and today we are taking a look at our first Minecraft video. So what are we doing? Well, I thought I'd jump in with something a little sedate, just to get me used to recording Minecraft, because it can be a little bit awkward at times, and I've set up a Tekkit server on my laptop, so I've been getting used to that. For those of you who don't know, it's basically kind of a standalone launcher, and it's basically a copy of Minecraft. However, a load of modders have got together and created a whole kind of bundle of mods into one package, which is really easy to use, easy to download, easy to install, and you can run both with vanilla Minecraft and the Tekkit pack separately. So that's good. Now today I'm focusing on a very small part of the Tekkit pack, and that is called Railcraft. Now I'll put a link up to the wiki, Railcraft wiki, because it's hard to say. But it's basically railcraft.wikispaces.com. I'll put a link in the description for you. Go there, check it out, and download the Tekkit pack. I won't show you how to do it because there are loads of tutorials online. Follow them, it's very simple, and you should be fine with that. So that's good. Okay, I'm going to be doing a few series of Tekkit pack, quite a few probably. I'm hoping to get the multiplayer server working. I can only go on it myself at the moment, which is a bit weird, because I've got all the port forwarding done correctly. I think it might just be my dodgy internet connection, so hopefully I'll get that working soon. I'll be able to show you guys more of it later. So there'll be more to come. Definitely more to come. So I'm gonna start off with Railcraft. Here we go. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first rail that I'll be looking at, which is the boarding rail. So let's turn on the lights. See, number 1. Yeah, I'm proud of that. Okay, right, let me get rid of this minecart so I can see you properly. Okay, so this is the boarding rail, and you can just about see by my cursor, you'll see the directional arrow. Now, you can change the direction the arrow faces by right clicking on it with a crowbar. So there you go, I'm right clicking, and you can see the arrow change direction. So we're going to have that one pointing that way, and we want this one pointing in the opposite direction. Now, a boarding rail, when unpowered, will stop a minecart. However, when it's powered, it will launch the minecart in the direction that the arrow suggests. So, for example, I'm going to put a minecart down, and you'll see that I can't move it at all. There you go, I'm trying to push it, it's not going to move. So they've done this so that you don't lose your minecart when you get out of it, which is actually a pretty good idea. Now, I'm going to power this one up and watch what happens. So there you go, it's launched it in the direction of the arrow, and it's stopped at the next one. Now if I take away this torch, so it's that one's now unpowered, and then power this one, it will do the same. And essentially it's reversing the direction of the minecart. Just like that. So that's the first one we're looking at. So it's all very simple so far. Yeah, when it's unpowered it stops the minecart, when it's powered it will move the minecart in the direction of the arrow. So that's the first one, the boarding rail. So we move on to number 2. Oh yeah. Now, number 2 is a little bit more technical, but not a lot. It's the control rail, which you can see on the ground here. Now this has a few uses, so I'm going to briefly run through them. It will basically be a weak booster rail in the direction of travel, which acts up to, I think it's 16 blocks in the direction of travel. So that will last. The minecart should be able to travel 16 blocks before it stops. The next part of it is that you'll see it's got a direction, depending on which way you place it down. But you can change the default direction by using the crowbar. So if I put right click on the track, you'll see it changes direction. So it's going to leave it like that for now. Now, the other thing that control rail does is when it's powered, it reverses the direction of the arrows. So here you go, it's unpowered, it's going to the right. If I power it using a simple redstone torch, you'll see when it's changed direction. And then when you unpower it, it will return to its default direction. So like that. If a minecart goes through it the opposite way, it will gradually slow the minecart down, which is quite cool as well. So if you're going too fast and you want to slow down a little bit, just put one of these control rails in the wrong way round, and you'll slow down. So that's pretty cool. So I'll just show you briefly what it does with the help of a minecart. So let's pop one here. You'll see it moves. There you go. Very slowly, because it's only a weak booster. If I try and push it through the other one, it won't really let me. I can if it's going a lot faster. Here you go, you see it slows it right down. Now if the minecart was travelling at much greater speed, it would probably still go straight through the booster, but it would slow down substantially. Now if I power this one here, let's watch what happens. What do you think happens? Yep, it acts as a weak booster the other way. So it's fairly self-explanatory really. It's not hard to get your head around. Which is good because it means I can actually explain it to you. Okay, so that is number 2. So, moving on to number 3. Now number 3 is the Disembarking rail, which pretty much does what it says in the tin. To put it bluntly, it chucks out a minecart. Simple as that. So over here we have the Disembarking rail, and in order for it to work it must be powered. So that's the only thing you need to bear in mind really. It needs to be powered for it to work. So let's stick a redstone torch down. You can see it's lit up. And we'll grab ourselves a minecart and see if it works. We need to push it forward a little bit, get in it. Now I'm not going to press any buttons or anything. I'm not going to right click on the cart to get out. I'm just going to hold my hands in the air. And there you go. It's launched me out of minecart. So for when you're nearing the end of your ride and you want to get out of the minecart, just use one of those. Just need a single redstone torch, or however complicated you want to make it, up to you. But it's very simple, and that's all that needs to be said for it really. Yeah, so that is number 3. Okay, so we move on to number 4. Ta-da! Okay, number 4. This one, as you can see, is an interesting one, because it's vertical, and it's called the elevator rail. Now this one's really cool actually. It does look a little bit ridiculous, but it does have kind of endless uses, as I will demonstrate. Okay, so basically you just right click on the wall where you want it, and it will build it in like you would normally build a ladder. And speaking about ladders, you can actually climb these like a ladder. There you go. Brilliant. So you can do it so there's an angled block if you want to, but I just did this quickly just to show you how to do it. There's also a way of making kind of a proper elevator whereby it takes you to more than one level, but that's a video for another day, I think, since this is just the very basics. Okay, so in order to be able to use it, obviously you have to power it. Now the way this works is you power it at the top, and the energy works its way down. So you don't power it from the bottom, you power it from the top, like that. So that should be fine. Okay, so all you need to do is push your minecart, watch what happens. Might need to go. There you go. It's gone straight up. Now the other cool thing about this is when it's unpowered, you can let the minecart simply slowly move down. So basically it's a ladder for minecarts. So let's get rid of this torch and see what happens. There you go, it falls. And back to the start. So we'll do it once more. Just to show you. Oh, it's gone through a wall. Good job I've got a spare. Okay, let's push it in. And stand back, and up it goes. And you can basically continue from the top and build the railway normally if you want to. So it's just a handy way of getting up really tall heights instead of having to dig out every single block. So it's pretty useful. So we'll just get rid of that and pop it down. Good. So, yeah, that is number 4 on our list of Railcraft rails. Cool. Lights out, everyone. And so on to part 5. Okay. This does look a little bit odd. Yeah, this is the 5th one we're looking at, which is called the gated rail, as you could probably guess actually. Now, there are 2 kinds. I'm going to show you one kind for now. Okay, so first we have this rail, which is just the standard gated rail, which you can craft like that. But I'll put up all the crafting recipes. Okay. So what we're gonna I'm gonna show you the basics. So if I put a minecart down and push it into a fence, it's not gonna get in there. You can manually open them using right click, and they will go in. However, if you want it for the gate to automatically open when your minecart approaches, you will need a detector block, which is one of these. Detector any you will need. You need to put it in the ground. So I'll just show you how to do that. So you make a hole and you stand pretty much vertically over it, and you want that square bit to be on the top. You can then place the rail directly over the top. You can also change the direction of the gate's open by right clicking using the crowbar. So there you go, you can just change the direction, which is fairly simple. So yeah, now I can show you that it will automatically open. So if I put the minecart down, there you go, automatically opens and shuts. So good. That's number 5. Cool.